So you see that oil tank right there? I'm going to try and drag that out of there now. I'll put you right there and I'll get this hooked on and see how easy it is to drag it out. It's warmer. I walked out the door and it was starting to rain. It's not raining right now, but a little bit of inclement weather that I don't really want to be cutting wood in. So I'm going to take all of this metal apart into its usable pieces and organize it for doing some projects over the winter. And I have this little kid's bike. I assume that's 20-inch tires. That grey thing there, that's the base of a treadmill. And then there's supposed to be another one of these around somewhere, but I can't find it. But of course it's a 1.5 inch square tubing. There's 2 6-foot long ones. I have 2 of those. You know what? That's a gift I could make too. I bet I can turn this one into an electric one. Wonder which one of my nephews would love to have an electric scooter. And this is the first bike that I bought with my own money when I got a job just after leaving home. I was out in Surrey, BC, and I bought this bike and I rode all over Surrey and Delta and Langley with this thing. Now you cover. Now that's the ends off. See the dirt that was inside. Now what I want to do, just where the curve ends here, try to cut a straight line as straight as I can by hand. I'm not going to use a straight edge or anything. And cut down there, cut the curves off, and I'll have 4 pieces here then. So you see how thick that is? About 1.5 millimeters. So that's about a 16 gauge, somewhere between a 16 and an 18 gauge. There comes the side. So there you go. That piece is still not. You see that joint? So it's a sheet of 16 gauge steel and just wrapped around. It's overlapped a little bit. It's overlapped actually about, let's see. No, it's only overlapped like a couple centimeters, inch and a half inch. So I will go by that edge and cut right down that line right there, just because there is a straight edge there to go by. And then I'll cut along there, just outside of those. That's where the oil gets put in that, and the gauge for measuring how much is in the oil. So I'll cut along by those. And I'll have 3 pieces that I can handle easy enough. And there we go. And now you see this side, it's a lot flatter than the one on the other side, because when I realized what it was like, I walked this down. I won't be able to do it there now, but I think if I put that with the curve down and put a weight on top of it, it would just straighten right out. This is the largest trailer that was up on the top hill. Both tires are flat. I'm going to take that apart, and I threw all the loose metal that was up there in there. This here looks like it was an ancient child's bed, but there's these little pieces welded onto them that it was once used as a gate. In beneath there, that's a railing off the front veranda. What is the sunroom now used to be a veranda. And here we got some cages that's got 2 different sizes of metal. This was a ramp for putting a mini excavator on and off a trailer, actually. And there was more of it around, but I didn't see it today. And I'm thinking that I gave it away to somebody or sold it, whatever. If I find more, it would be nice, but I got that little piece. Now this one wasn't made yesterday. You see how the hitch, you put it on and then you actually screw this hitch down. And then it looks like that inside. So you have to, it's quite a small hitch too, eh? But now, this is a little mini trailer. The hitch on my quad is too big, but I don't know if I can get these wheels working or not. I think I'll just end up cutting it into its individual pieces and just stacking it in for when I do other projects. I had more of these, cut up a bunch in here, but the place was such a mess that I didn't even want to bring in the camera. So I got it all somewhat tidied up now. Over there, over the bed. It doesn't have to be overly strong. I'll put it on this light chain like that. That way I can cut off all the bottoms and it won't be falling over on me. Definitely needs muffs. And the face guard for this. Cut off wheel on the grinder, a brand new one. So that's 2 pieces of metal like that. And there. So this one's about 5 feet long. I don't know exactly how I'm going to use these. They're twisted. I don't know if I can untwist them or can I use them in their twisted state. Got this little short one. This one. And this one looks about 4 feet long, this one. Now I could only get down so far with the cutoff wheel, and I got to take these little nubs down with the grinding wheel. If the grinding wheel will get down there, because I forgot to get a grinding wheel when I was at Canadian Tire. Just put on a new cut-off wheel and then just gently do it. I worries about whether or not it would break because they're so thin, but we'll see. don't like the idea of using these wire wheels without gloves on, and I had to modify the center of that, so hopefully it stays on. So far so good. Now, these don't pack right there. Okay. Wonder. See most of the rust is off. And that's probably different. So that's 6 there, including the one that I just shined up. Oh yeah, sensor down here, we can get you a better look at that. And I have 5 more of them there. I think 4 are 6 feet long and 1 is 5 feet long. And these 2 pieces of square tubing is 8 feet long. Now to cut up this. Another couple of pieces. Now how this is going to come apart, you'll see. But it was a little short trailer, and there's a very small ball on this, but you screw it down. So if I got this loosened up, this will probably come in handy for some sort of trailer. If I put a smaller ball on my quad or something, I could use this as a little quad trailer, because as you can see, it's not very long. I don't know what this was for. You see that hinges there. But at any rate, I'm going to take it all apart, and it'll be a bunch of flat bars. The rims are beat up, so I don't know if they're restorable or not. So that's the little trailer taken apart. I got this hitch working. You see? And underneath is like that. It's a good size. I think I'm going to use that for a bike trailer, not my quad, for my pedal bike, e-bike trailer. I'll cut that off there and make the rest of it as light as possible, because this series is heavier, but it's only a small piece. And like I say, I got this working well, so I can put it on as tight as I need to, and it won't bounce off. This used to be a treadmill, and that back end is so heavy. Guess I'll find out when I get it apart. But these rollers came off of that. One there, a shorter one here, and there's another one here somewhere. So I'll take this apart. I got some, this is a kind of rectangle shaped tubing here. Hopefully I can straighten that out and get that little bit of extra length. There's some feet on it. It's another U-shape piece here that will probably come in handy. One here and one over there. That goes up like that. Whoops. And that goes up like that. So you'll see, I got a couple wheels up there. Don't know what's in that, making it so heavy. So these are a little over 5 feet. They're 2 1/4 this way by 1 1/4 this way. That's inches. I've got these. They're 1 1/4 inches this way, so about a 1/2 inch this way. Don't know what I'm going to do with this piece. That might end up going in the scrap. The cold came back, so that's as far as I got. I didn't get to take this apart yet. So I guess when the spring comes, I'm back from BC, I can pick this apart. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.